Welcome to Rustic Cottage Co. I'm Julie and I hope you like my Facebook page Rustic Cottage Co, my group Rustic Cottage Co and my YouTube channel Rustic Cottage Co. This video is to inspire you. Please give the thumbs up, like, tell your friends and pass the word on. That will help my business. I much appreciate the time you're taking to enjoy this video. Please keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you again for watching Rustic Cottage Co. from Julie. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie. Hello and welcome anyone new that has subscribed recently or just happened to see this video. Welcome. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. And my voice. This week I am going to be working on a piece of furniture. It's been a few weeks since I've been able to do a piece and actually get it finished, and I'm excited to be able to do that this week. Oh, my voice, what is going on? I guess I need a drink, more coffee maybe. Anyway, let's go on to what's happening this week again. So yes, a piece of furniture. And so yeah, I have not been doing as many pieces of furniture just through lack of having the help that I need with it, which has just slowed a few things down, but also gave me some time and energy to focus on other parts and aspects of doing the smalls and editing, and even I have spent a little bit extra time on my Facebook page and just kind of noticed that I was literally just posting my videos and a couple of pictures here and there through the week, and that was it. And well, that's to me not as interesting as it used to be. I was more involved in putting pictures that I loved, pictures through the week, and had more to say. To me, my Facebook page is like a magazine. I want it to look pretty, I want it to have inspiration and kind words and niceness. So I've just spent a little extra time over the last 2 weeks just putting that little extra in there, and been able to do that as I've not been doing as much furniture. Now, one of my favorite things to do is furniture, and that is a great passion of mine. I love the going from it's usually an old piece, a broken piece, or something I picked up free, cheap, or donated, just having that vision for it, and then start to have the vision come through with the paint and the stain and the addition, usually a little bit of palette wood added on and things like that. That's my style. And there usually comes a little bit of a bump in the road where I need supplies, I need some help, it gets delayed a little bit, and I start to kind of second guess myself. Do you go through that? And I kind of question, is this the right direction for this piece? But then I keep going, and then all of a sudden it appears just as good, if not better, than my actual vision in the first place. So this piece today is one of those that's the start of it. The little bit of hiccup in the road was just waiting for some wood supplies and cutting up the wood, and then just getting it finished, and I think it looks great. So I hope you like the actual finished look. One of my favorite things to do is when I have a piece of furniture I have finished, and then I just stage it up and take pictures of it, and that's when I can kind of stand back and look at it and think, well done, Julie. So those are my favorite moments, when I kind of think I did that. And with the smalls I get that too. It's just when I have it displayed on the furniture and you get that big display, that big staging, and you see it all come together. As I say, I get a little bit more of that in the furniture. But what I have been telling you recently is that I will be doing a little less furniture. So I'm going to be doing a craft, some furniture, some home decor, and then some just other things going on. One video a week, and just gardening or cleaning or baking, whatever I get up to. I generally do whatever's happening in the week, usually gets pushed into the video, and just like to show you kind of what I get up to. If you're interested, that's great. If you're not, you can just fast forward to the actual instructional part of like the piece of furniture or the painting technique. But in between, I like to put snippets of my home, my family, my pets, my flowers that are coming quite slowly, but this year it's the season for me to get out and get some gardening done, so I'm determined to get it done. Usually my eldest helps out now that he's almost 6 foot tall, so he helps out a bit. And unfortunately for me, my husband's been he's in pain right now, so he's not been able to help much, so I'm plodding on my own in the garden, and we are starting from scratch. We had a pig for a while, and the pig destroyed a lot of the garden. It was his territory for a little bit in certain areas of it, and that's the areas I'm working on. And now it's just literally, it's mud. So starting totally again, putting some grass in, putting some flowers in, and hopefully I'll get to vegetables, but I'm not sure if I will this year. We'll see. Anyway, I'm doing lots of that as well. And then just changing things around. I completely cleared my porch, as you've noticed in some previous videos. If you haven't, you can always look back and subscribe and see all my videos, lots of them to see of different kinds. And I'm just waiting on just maybe a bench or some seating or something that just triggers me, whether I have to paint it or something that just triggers my interest to finish off the porch too. I'm not in any rush to get any of it done, and I hope you're not kind of thinking, no, she mentioned the porch and now there's no finished pictures. Well, there will be 1 week. Everything in a home is continuous and ongoing, and I'm real, you know. I don't have a huge income. I don't have a major manor of and staff. It's just me. So I plod on and hope that sometimes it inspires you to get up and plod on as well. And also I'm hoping that it just makes you feel like I'm in that same boat. I do what I can and I enjoy what I do. And that's what I'm hoping as well with those little snippets of planting and flowers and different things like that, that sometimes you can just put one little flower on a patio, on a deck or something like that. Even if you have an apartment, one chair, one table, one plant. I hope I'm inspiring you too. So let's get going on this furniture and see how the transformation continues. Enjoy. Also working on this piece here, got all the wood in for the shelf part, as you can see, and the top, just cutting the wood nicely. It's just getting the pattern together, lots of measuring 100 times and cutting thousands more. And the top part here, I'm gonna cut, glue, nail first and then put the glaze on after. Then I've got to touch up all the white, put the drawers in, and then put the handles back on the drawers, and then put a clear coat on the top and the shelf. But they're coming together nicely now. Been worked on a little bit this weekend and hoping they'll be finished soon. So I've got a little bit accomplished on this piece here. It was the change table. Still lots more to do, but this is the top shelf. And what I've done on here with some pallet wood, it's already got some glaze on, I'm going to be doing again on this shelf here. The same thing. Haven't got all the wood together yet, but it's coming along nicely, getting there. I'm hoping it'll be finished this week. But as I say, if you want it to look good, take your time. So I've just got in this drawer back. I'm going to take the handles off. The drawer bottom was broken, so now I've put, well, I haven't, but I have a new bottom in the drawer, all fixed completely, looks good, and now it needs to be painted up. So I'm going to take the handles off and paint the front. So I did some touch-ups of the original first drawers, and I've got the first coat on the second drawer. Need to get those finished, and next I'm going to be doing touch-ups on the actual coffee table itself. Just put the glaze on the top. I'm going to let that dry and then touch up any areas that needs extra. This coffee table is made out of multiple odds and ends, especially the small pieces of pallet wood that I have. So it's all different kinds of wood, so it will take the stain differently. And some of them I'll touch up, some of them I'll leave be, because I want it to be different. I don't want it all to be the same. The whole rustic look for me is having all the different woods. So it will dry lighter, but then when I put the clear coat on top, it will go back to being darker again. So I'm going to leave it to dry and show you what it looks like dry, and then also once I've put the clear coat on, I will show you again what it looks like. What I do is I use the glaze and the antique smoking glaze, and I put it on with just a rag. Then you don't get the brush strokes. And also with a rag you can push it into all the grooves wherever you want it, because the wood is not flat, it's not straight, it's rustic completely, and that's how I like it. I waited overnight and this has dried nicely. I love the colour variation on the top of this, and this is the product I'm going to use to seal it for a top, like a used like coffee table top that's used a lot. I like to do 3 coats, and I leave at least 4 hours in between each coat. So overnight is always good, but if you don't have the time, make sure it's at least 4 hours. So now, as I say, this is the first coat on, 1 of 3. I believe for a coffee table is good, and also needs to at least have 4 hours of drying, and then I will be doing the same for the shelf and for all around. So the coffee table is ready now. I'm just going to put the hardware back onto the drawers and slide them back in. And then the staging up is ready to go, which, you know me, I love that part. Enjoy doing the staging. So I'm going to screw these back in, put them back on, and then I hope you enjoy the photos of the after, all totally finished. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video of the coffee table. Didn't it look great? I'm so pleased with it. The pattern on the top took some cutting and skills, and then the shelf part I kept simple. And then the drawers, I didn't paint the handles of the drawers. I try not to. The only reason I do paint them sometimes is if they're not dark enough to pull off the contrast of the piece. But these were dark handles as they were, and best to leave them alone just through pulling in and out on drawers. They can chip if you're painting them. So as I say, I try not to, and these just didn't need it. So I think it came out amazing. I hope you like it too. Let me know in the comments, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and thumbs up. Thank you.